Good morning, welcome to Frugalful, and finally a slow cooker batch cooking special. Now, at the moment I'm doing just an ordinary meal portion rather than a batch cook, but I'm going to come back to batch cook more of this later on today or in the morning because I've got loads of cabbage to use up, and this is a special Japanese meal that I absolutely love. And it uses a quarter of a cabbage, so there's still 3/4 of a cabbage in the fridge to get used up. So I'll come back and use up a whole load of eggs that I've got spare for this as well, and do a big batch cook and store most of it probably in the fridge for easy meals during the week. I should probably get at least 3 lunches out of it, or dinners, and then that will reduce my batch cooking. That's fine. I thought there was a cheeky Bella behind me, but there's not. So excited to make this with you today. It's called OKONOMIYAKI. It's a Japanese dish. It's healthy, it's delicious, it's quick and easy, and it's going to be a great Sunday lunch on a very wet, wild, windy, rainy day in Scotland. How is it where you are? Please let us know in the comments how your weekend's been, what's the weather like, and I just hope that there's no storms or floods or any really awful weather conditions where you are. So without further ado, I'm going to turn this round and show you what the ingredients are. It's a very good budget-friendly meal as well. It's a handy one for using up leftovers. Oh, and I should say, okonomiyaki is kind of a bit like an omelette-y, pancakey thing. And it's a Japanese dish, as I say. I think it comes from the Osaka district, if I remember right. And I'm excited to try making it myself today with you, because it's been a long time. So this will be good fun to do a trial with you. I think this could become quite a staple in my meal kind of like rotation, because I did used to make it quite a lot, but I'm trying to think when I last had it. It's been a while. So, what else was I going to say to you? Oh, come on, Lara. What else was I going to say? Oh, it's very budget friendly. Did I say that? Yeah, it's a good way to use up leftover items. And I'm looking forward to making some more Japanese dishes with you soon that are super healthy and budget friendly. And if you've got any preferences for things you'd like me to make on a Sunday with you, let me know in the comments and I'll see what I can do. Right. I'm going to turn you around and show you what I've got here. I've just remembered what I was going to say. I was going to say that I'll leave the ingredients list in the comments below. I'm also going to either, for this video in the comments or on a separate post on the channel, add the ingredients list for the lentil or split pea dal that I've made before. I meant to do that ages ago, and I'm sorry I didn't get round to it. I completely forgot. Life has been very hectic recently, and I've kind of lost track of things a wee bit of that I was planning to do. And I've got ideas for the channel that have been on the shelf for a wee while that I'm looking forward to starting to do soon. So, 1/4 of a cabbage that I'm going to chop finely, 100 mils of water. I'm going to add, now it's supposed to be a thing called dashi, like a kind of Japanese stock, but I'm going to use the water, the soy sauce, maybe about a tablespoon or 2, and 2 eggs. And that's all going to, this and the eggs will get mixed up together. There's going to be some chopped spring onion, some finely shredded cabbage. As far as veggies, you can use up frozen veg with this dish. It's great for that. You can really put in any vegetables you want, or meat and that kind of thing. I'm going to have some peas and corn along with the spring onion and the cabbage. So traditionally it does have the flour, the eggs and the cabbage, and a bit of like a kind of stock with some water. But other than that, you can really kind of customize it how you like, which is good. I'm going to put in some salt. I'm not putting in half a teaspoon. I'm just going to use a few twists of it because I'm trying to cut back on salt. Half a teaspoon of baking powder. And then, now there's a special kind of okonomiyaki sauce that you can get. I think it contains something like oyster. It's got kind of seafoody things, but I'm allergic to shellfish and mollusks. And when I used to eat okonomiyaki in Japan, I didn't have the full-blown allergy. So if I had a bit of okonomiyaki sauce, I was fine. But since then, I've discovered that I do definitely have this allergy to shellfish and mollusks. So I'm being super cautious. I'd have to mail order it anyway, but HP sauce is quite good. That's like a brown sauce, by the way. This is a British brown sauce. It's a good alternative to the okonomiyaki sauce. And then it's easier if it's squeezy, but it might not squeeze enough. But some mayonnaise over the top is good as a tasty topping too. And that's a kind of traditional thing that they do in Japan. And wasabi is sometimes used in things like furikake, which are kind of like different kind of savoury toppings. I've got some of this nooch left over that, thank you for letting me know, by the way, that this is nutritional yeast flakes. Very handy knowledge, that. So I'm going to use a bit of that over the top when it's ready as well. And I think that's it. So let's get cooking. See you soon. Here you are. So this is what it looks like. So it gets mixed to a pretty thick batter. It's still a kind of dropping consistency. Hopefully it is thick enough. I think it will be. This is now going to get fried. Now, I think what I'll do is use my little pan. I have a tamagoyaki pan, 2 wee seconds. So I do have an ordinary frying pan, but I think I'll use my little tamagoyaki pan. Now this is a little Japanese cooking pan for a dish called tamagoyaki, which is kind of like little omelettes that you make and you roll, and then you can slice them into little individual omelette portions, and it's so good. I need to practice that as well. I did make that before on the channel, maybe round about last August. So if you look back at the Slow Cooker Sundays playlist, you will find it. But I'm going to use it today for this, because it will make some good individual portions. So let's do this. pleased with how that's turned out. Practice makes perfect, because I overcooked it on one side and the other side could have gone a little longer probably, but I'm really hungry. I reckon I've got enough for at least 2 or maybe 3 more of those just with this batch alone. And as I say, I've still got another 3 lots of cabbage, so I think I could make quite a few portions of this and freeze some or stick them in the fridge. I might just freeze the cabbage and then make them on the days and the days before I want them. And this is going to last for quite a few meals. It is mega budget friendly. So excited to try this with you. It's been ages, as I say, and it's a very nostalgic thing. Now, it's not got the presentation of the I can't say that today. It hasn't got the presentation it would have at the okonomiyaki restaurants in Japan. Not by any means, but it is a very convenient and healthy, tasty meal. Very easy and quick to prepare, like I say. So let's give it a go. Here we are. Here goes. Mmm. Delish. It's really good. It's got this flavour explosion in my mouth. And you can just customise it however you want. That's the beauty of it. So you can do this in so many different ways. And I'd love to hear in the comments if you decide to give this a go and make it, and how you find it and what variations you do. And also, please let us know in the comments if you would like me to make a poll. If I put a wee poll in the post section of the channel with some ideas about possible next things to do on the Sundays, and you guys could vote. Let me know what you'd like me to make next. And do you want it to be Japanese themed or soups or just, yeah, I'll come up with some ideas and put them in the post and see what you think. Thanks again for watching today. This has been fun making this with you. A bit of a whirlwind okonomiyaki making session. So see you again very soon on the channel, and I wish you a very happy, blessed Sunday and the rest of your week too. See you soon. Bye.